What up, Block fam? Today we are diving into something super exciting, something that makes a massive change on your motorcycle. What is it, you ask? Lighting. Why upgrade your lighting? Aesthetically, it usually looks much better than stock. This is one of those modifications I love because in addition to looking better, it also serves an important function: safety and visibility, especially at night. So stick around as we show you guys the before and after of this bike's massive headlight transformation. Whoa! Before we get too far into the video, guys, quick word from our sponsor of today's episode, which is Rec Watches. So they have a watch here that we have not unboxed yet, which has a part of Evel Knievel's 1977 Shark Jump Harley-Davidson XR750 in it. So the TTT Knievel from Rec Watches is a limited edition timepiece crafted from the legendary Shark Jump Harley-Davidson XR750, Evel Knievel's iconic last stunt bike. Evel Knievel captivated audiences as a daring American motorcycle stunt performer known for his breathtaking feats. Even today, his name evokes a blend of spectacular showmanship and a touch of madness, inspiring countless aspiring riders. Seriously, feels great. Quality, literally, piece of Evel Knievel history right here. Super cool. They've got a couple others with like Formula 1 cars, the SR71 Blackbird. All right, there you go, guys. Knievel watch. You guys are interested in it? Scoop it up quick. Only 736 of them made. Big thanks to Rec Watches for being the sponsor of today's episode. Greatly appreciate it. Link in the description below. Kai, are you done? No. Yeah. Look at that little tongue sticking out. So welcome to the episode. We are working on the 2024 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. I guess I should say my 2024 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. My previous bike, 2020 Harley-Davidson Lowrider S Goldzilla, we installed a Baja LP6 onto that one. Literally the power of the sun with just one LP6. So now we're putting two onto this one, as well as a couple of Baja Design S1s on the sides, and we're doing that with the help of A10 Moto. We got a couple packages. A10 Moto, they make a kit which comes with the harnesses, the bracketry, everything you need to basically replace the headlight on here with some Baja lights. The new 24 Road Glides, Street Glides, like a lot of Harley's new stuff, does come with LEDs. So you swoop around to the front here, check it out. I thought it was gonna take companies a long time to figure out how to replace this, but it was so fast after this bike came out. I'm actually a really big fan of this headlight. I do like the way it looks. Some people don't, but it's one of those things, like if I have the ability to make it brighter and see better, I'm gonna take it. So this is the brightness. I think they've done like a really great job. Obviously the color temperature is really crisp white. I love the fact that it has this kind of like Audi style LED going around it. That tie beam, I'm also a big fan of how they did the indicators on these, because you can see them from the front and then also from the sides. A lot of bikes, they just have them facing forward, so you can only see it from the front, but very well designed, good thought. Also has the vents going through the light. We are also going to be measuring that light output. Let's go ahead and unbox this stuff from A10 Moto. If you guys are interested in doing this to your motorcycle, check out the link down in the description below. Well, let's go ahead and unbox all this stuff. We like to try to be, you know, a little crafty in how we unbox stuff, so I think I'm gonna open these with Hadouken. Dang. Anyways, the lighting. So you've got two Baja Designs LP6s. These things are gonna put out some serious lights, serious lumens, rather. It's candle power. And then you've got the S1s, which are amber, and these are gonna be on the sides. Before we get to installing this, we're gonna go ahead and take a measurement of the lumens of the stock headlight. In this video, Alan.
So this is gonna measure the output of the lighting. So we'll be able to measure the factory output, and then we'll be able to measure it with the Baja output and see how much improvement we got from doing it.
The interesting thing that we've learned with this tool, it reads the lighting output for a certain coverage. We'll communicate it to you guys how we see it on that. If we figure out how to do the math, we'll do the math. If not, you do the math. On the floor, we've got a piece of tape. So we're gonna measure it from this distance, just like literally holding the lumimeter right here. Just like that. Hey, how you doing? So we can have
stop doing that.
It's being comfortable. Is that in the light beam?
Yep.
Good. gonna read a little bit differently, like each spot, like down here, obviously not quite as bright. Here is like right in that line of the maximum brightness, so even with that, you're looking at like 26K lux. Then if we get closer to like where the front fender is, 91, 92.4K lux. Let's get high beam as well. 61K lux. Let's go up to the fender. 84K lux. You do the math. I have no idea what that means.
Told y'all, I didn't know what it meant either.
Now that we've done the measurement, we're gonna go ahead and get this headlight out. You wanna do this to your own bike. We have shown previously how to get the fairing off, since we did replace this one with a carbon fiber one, which is Blockhead carbon fiber. If you guys are looking to scoop that, head over to the website, blockheadmoto.com, select carbon fiber, select your bike. So you're gonna remove your windshield. You've got a couple Torx bits here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next up, you're gonna remove this top piece. Just kind of get a fingernail under it, press it forward, make sure that this is in the middle so it clears that top and bottom piece. Be nice if I had those little plastic pry tools, yeah. Now that we have that trim removed, you've got a couple bolts here. So Torx, once again, 1, 2. Same on the other side, 1, 2. So yeah, you've got a bolt there, and then these two. Now you're ready to remove your fairing. Should be all clear. Now you can take your fairing, spin it around, and wear it, and now you're a road glide.
So we got bolts. 2 are easy to see. The other 2 are hidden back up here, and then you got the 2 down here.
Hey guys, real quick aside, can we get a thumbs up down below for Justin being such a great cameraman? Seriously. Getting all them good angles, man. Yeah. Alright, as you guys can see, it is now free. Rip on it as hard as you can. Just kidding, don't do that. So this is crazy. Like this whole huge headlight, one plug. That's amazing. And now, you can hold this up to your face and you're a road glide. Alright, so taking this thing out, it's got some weight to it. So in keeping with the theme of building out this bike, we're going to go ahead and weigh it, and then weigh the Bajas and all the bracketry, harnesses and whatnot, to see if we're losing weight or gaining weight. I'm pretty confident I can balance it. It actually stayed for a little bit. Just kidding. 11 pounds, 15.4 ounces. We'll just go ahead and round up, say 12 pounds. Make the math easy, because I ain't no mathologist, man.
The joke was
14 pound, 13.8 ounces. We'll go ahead and round that one up. 15 pounds, so we're gaining weight with this one. 3 pounds, which I can just skip a burrito or something and we'll be good.
Get some roller dogs on your way.
What's a roller dog?
You don't know what a roller dog is? Go to the truck stop and they're the hot dogs that just sit there.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, you know, you have a couple of those, you'll flush 10 pounds.
Speaking of roller dogs, Kai is leaving. So.
Bye, Kai.
Bye, Kai. We've been so fine. We remember all the times we spent together.
Bracket unpackaged from 810. You guys will notice it fits very nicely right here. So in these 2 channels where the bolts are recessed. Bada bing, bada boom. I used to Loctite every bolt. Obviously some don't require Loctite.
Right.
So like on the air cleaner and stuff like that, engine components, Loctite, right? On this stuff, no Loctite, even though it's shaking? So it's just a question that I had, but this hardware doesn't have Loctite on it, so just make sure you torque it down to factory spec.
And what's
whatever
factory
that
spec?
is. Look it up. 2 Ugga Duggas. Is this thing on? We've reached the end of the workday. It's 5:28 and Justin wants to go home. The lights are
Don't put that on me.
The lights are already turning off. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here. We will resume in just a second for you guys, but I literally have to go home, pack for a wedding, get on a flight tomorrow morning, fly to the Carolinas, over to North Carolina. And then Alan is headed back to Ohio. So whenever we resume the video, he will be back in Ohio more than likely. So big thanks to Alan for stopping by, for all the help. Thanks to 810. We'll be right back after these short messages. And we're back, just like that. I got a beard trim. What do you think? Not so bad, right? Got a whole new wiring harness here from A10. It's gonna be a huge bitch to get the lights on while the bracket's on there. So I'm gonna take the bracket back off, connect all the lights to it, and then attach the harness, and then we'll put it all up there, plug it in, and bolt it on. So we've got the main lighting all together. That just looks ridiculous. Those wings on it, man, they really like help complete that look. Fill it in the that front fairing too. At this point, we're going to set this down and we're going to focus on the wiring. This is a pretty straightforward setup. They've obviously done a lot for you here. So we're going to run this to the battery. Now this doesn't connect directly to the battery. The connection on that actually goes into this inline fuse, which is very smart. We're going to connect this eyelet to the battery, and then this will plug into the harness here, and then you have like a little retainer piece which we will use to clip onto there, and then obviously the black will go to the negative. All right, so to get your battery you got to remove your seat, so we're going to go ahead. Obviously, if yours is just on with that single bolt, just undo that and take your battery off. We have to get past a couple things here to get to the battery, some harnesses and whatnot. Pull that up, disconnect here. Really don't want to scratch the side cover, so I'm just gonna Blockhead side cover. If you guys are interested in getting one of them carbon fibers, link in description below. Now this, you don't want to flip up, put it upside down because it'll end up throwing a code apparently. Negative terminal here, and then on this side, you've got positive terminal. You should probably actually disconnect your battery like in the very beginning before removing your headlight and all that stuff, but do as we say, not as we do. So I'm just gonna pull that negative terminal, put it up around so it doesn't touch that negative. I'm just gonna put this right back where it goes, just lightly threaded, so I don't f***ing lose it, because I'm really good at that shit. I'm just gonna remove the BCM. This has like these little, like almost cam latch things, so you're gonna press that. All right, don't do what I just did and rip your nail back. That sucks. Basically, you press down, pull back on the orange one, and then there's another tab that you have to pull up. Whenever you're pulling that up, if you're using your nail, that can happen if it comes out suddenly, so be careful. As always, with working on motorcycles, you have to pay in blood. I guess that's also cars too, like just pretty much working on anything. Take this and set it somewhere, not gonna get lost. So much easier not having to work around that big f***ing BCM. So your inline fuse on the positive. Let's go ahead and run the other main harness. Keeping it real, because you know we like to be doing that. This line, it looks like a long line, but really from here to here, we don't have too much extra to play with, right? So going straight down the neck or the inside of the frame is what they recommend. And so to do that, we have to go in through here, a whole jumble of wires, wire jambalaya. I don't have a coat hanger, because, come over here real quick. They're wood. We need a wire coat hanger. We would straighten out the coat hanger, right? So it's rigid, and then we would tape the wire to it and put it through the frame. But these are wood. It doesn't work like that because we wanted to be fancy. I gotta go to Ace, buy some either fish tape or a long zip tie like they recommend. We should probably have some long zip ties anyways, and we should probably also have fish tape. Yeah, it's not like tape for fish. Is that what you thought?
I did.
Chris is working on customer bikes. I'm trying to get this thing knocked out so we can film the next video on the build. We literally have to go to Ace. So if that's relatable, hit the like button, because I hate going to Ace. Mid-job. Be right back. Skadoosh. All right, we're back. Got a couple different options from Ace, and I picked up all of these because this is just stuff that you should have in the shop anyways, you know? So this is what fish tape is, for those of you that don't know. It's literally just a hard metal, and you use it to like fish lines and wiring and stuff through something like this. I did also get some plastic coated steel wire. This is, I mean, you could use it in this instance. I'm not going to. Having this for various odd jobs, like if we're painting a part, you want to hang it, stuff like that. We've needed this for a while. And then obviously the mega cable ties or zip ties. These are 36.5 inch. Is that long enough? No, it is not. So it's a good thing I got the fish tape. As you guys can see, it comes out here. So the fish tape essentially goes to here, and then the wiring goes to here. You basically overlap those, making them as small as you can, and then just electric tape. And then we're going to pull the fish tape through on that end, and hopefully this doesn't get hung up on anything as we're going through. It is hung up on a little spot. Can't exactly see what it is, so I'm gonna undo these two bolts here, and then we're gonna lift the back of the tank to try to get a little bit more clearance. Easy, it was right there.
Oh, nice.
Let's just take a razor. You're gonna cut on the back side of that fish tape or whatever you're using to fish the lines through. Obviously you don't want to cut the wiring. There you go, fish tape off. With lifting that tank, you do get a little bit of clearance, so I went ahead and just tucked it into this channel right around here. You can actually probably run it through there. Honestly, removing your tank will make it so much easier. It's like 4 bolts and then just lift it up like with some 2x4 or something like that. Okay, so now we're going to plug into our inline fuse. Connect this blue little retainer piece. Then you put your fuse back in line, cap back on, grounds lined up for the negative terminal. That goes back into a little retainer harness thingy. And this back over the top. Plug this guy back in. Make sure all your wires are nice and routed. Here's our inline fuse. Find a good spot for it. Moving back up front. So this is coming off the stock harness. We'll plug that. Zip tie will kind of fit nicely right in there. So a zip tie here, keeping this main line coming out of the bike against the bracketry, plugged in here to this new harness, and then we've got the new harness on the relays mounted there and there, zip ties, and then zip ties at the bottom. As I always say, don't be a monster. Whenever you're done with your zip ties, use some snips, trim those things up, make it look nice and clean. Alright, so it's loosely back together. I'm not going to reassemble everything. You guys can see the fitment. Like these little filler panels, like matches right to the edge. That is a note on our carbon fiber as well. So this is a Blockhead carbon fiber front fairing for the new 24 Road Glides. You guys can see it perfectly fits. Also the honeycomb right here. So that is actually open because it vents through onto the inner fairing. And then this like middle section as well. It's very well done, and like the fitment of everything is just insane. Like, look at this. Looks really good. So let's go ahead and turn it back on, and we'll get the measurements. It's not even worth comparing almost, because this is so much brighter. Sheesh. 74.8 K-Lux. I think last time we were right at the fender, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So here we are, 140.2 K-Lux. That's low beams, that's not even the highs. Dude, you can feel the heat from here.
Oh my God.
It's nuts. So we're looking at 134.9 K-Lux, 175, 178. I think the point is proven. The highest I saw there was 178 K-Lux. Seeing spots. So turn the lights off so you could actually see this a little bit better, but these are the covers set over them. I would probably have to remove the fairing, or maybe not. I think I'd be able to like squeeze a little room into there. They do offer these in amber. They also have clear covers, so if you want to protect the actual lens, you know, think of like a phone cover. They also offer blacked out ones, so if you're taking your bike to the track, if you got Baja lights on your bike and you're going to the track, put those on there and it'll cover up. Would not recommend running the lights with those on. So to show you guys the lights on the bike, we're gonna turn the lights off here in the shop just to simulate being at night. Because it's like noon right now, so it's not very dark outside. It's dark. Like, I mean, I can kind of see like outlines of stuff, but pretty dark in here. So I'm gonna stand in front of this thing and be the test subject. Justin's gonna flip the lights on and I'm gonna try not to be blind. Jesus.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
That's not even the brights. Flip the brights on. Nice.
Here, I'm gonna lift it up so we can kind of see it level too. High beam, low beam. As you guys can see, we have it directed down a little bit just because of the projection pattern of the lights, but you know, that's on. Flip it off. It's power of the sun right there. That's crazy. Justin, what do you think?
Saying I don't want to be in front of you.
There you go. That is the installation of the A10 Baja Designs LP6 and S1 pod lighting for the brand new 24 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. Looks amazing. Fitment is great. Wiring, plug and play. So if you guys are interested in scooping this kit up, check out the link down in the description below. We actually will have a full build page for this motorcycle where you guys can see all the parts that we're using on it if you want to scoop up any of them. So, but there it is. Do us a favor, drop your thoughts down in the comments section below. Let us know what you think. And big thanks once again to A10 for the collaboration on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this one though. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you want to continue to see motorcycle content like this, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon also so it sends you notifications for future uploads and activity. Until next time, ride safe, stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.